point right here. Because when I point here and they look down, just like if you look down here, what am I trying to tell you? In your heart. And when you speak about being in your heart, that's what emotions. So now you have them go there to give you this answer. And now this is where they're going to tell you that we're trying to get this done because, I'm tired of people telling me what I can or can't do with my place. I want to finally own my own home. I want to do this for my family, right? My kids are getting into trouble at school. We want to move to a better school district. I was able to get a brand new job and it's transferring me here, right? An exciting moment. A couple that's coming together, that's just getting married, right? So we want to bring our family together, or maybe you've got a situation where we're downsizing. We're in that point of our life where we need to get into a smaller home. Kids are gone. It's just us. And when you get them to tell you these things, now you can see, okay, well, what is it? If somebody hasn't ever owned a home before, I'll ask you. Let's see, Sheila. All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Sheila. I'm sitting with you. I tell you, I've never owned a home, and I want to get a. I don't know if you're in an all ages community or not, but let's just say you are. And I've got, it's me, my 3 kids, my wife. We've never owned a home. I want my kids to have their own place. All right. So obviously, there's a couple of different things in play here. Pride, because I want to provide that for my family. But what's another thing? Out of pride, profit, love, need, and fear, what would you say would be another one of those 5 in those reasons?
Location.
What's that?
Location.
Location. But pride, profit, love, need, or fear. If I tell you that I haven't owned a home before and I want to do this for my family, what of those 5 is it? Pride, profit, love, need, or fear? Pride, right? Mm-hmm. I want to own my own place. And probably love, right? Love for my family. Mm-hmm. So you see, anybody and everybody, it's one of those 5 things, sometimes a combination of those, folks. And here's the thing. If Sheila knows that I'm trying to do this for my family and I've got my kids, I want them to have a place of their own. But then once we go out and look at homes, and she's showing me these great homes that match everything that I told her I love, and they're keeping me in my budget, and I've got my wife with me, Marissa's with me, and we're out there. But then when it comes down to brass tacks, and I'm telling her, well, we got to think about it. Okay. Now I have some tools. I got a couple extra bullets in my belt now. Because now this is where I can think back and say, hey, well, hold up. If it were Sheila in this situation, right? And if I'm Sheila, I'm like, hey, Caesar, hold on. Caesar, Marissa, when we were inside, you guys mentioned to me that you hadn't owned a home before. You told me that you wanted to get this done for your 3 sons. You also mentioned to me that this and this and this was important to you in the house, which this house has. You mentioned it yourself. We know that the home is in your budget. Wouldn't it just make sense that we move forward today with getting everything done so that you can finally own your own home and your boys can have a home to call their own? Now I'm playing to those emotional drivers as opposed to, okay, well, when do you think you're gonna be ready? Or hey, well, what's it gonna take? Right. I'm addressing the emotional needs here, the dominant buying motive. What's going to be more impactful? Me trying to bargain on price, or me actually helping him realize that you came to me for this reason and we have the solution for you here? I'm telling you, this right here is what just tips everything in your favor. When you know the emotional reasons that they are trying, and every one of them, even somebody that's buying a vacation home has an emotional reason. Who in here has a vacation spot? Community? Teresa does, okay? Melissa's is a vacation spot. So even for you folks, right? If I am on vacation and I'm in your area and there's an emotional reason. My